Hi, welcome to my video on extra problems with the general form of a circle, part 3. So now I have a couple more problems to work out, just different. So if you want to pause the video and work these out before I do, be my guest. Find the general form of a circle. So the general form of a circle is, x squared plus y squared plus cx plus dy plus e equals 0. That's the general form. That's what I'm going for. The center is the x-intercept of y equals the log of x minus 3 base 2, and the y-intercept of y equals 5 to the x plus 2. The point 25 lies on the circle. So to get the general form, I need the center and radius to convert it to the standard form and then simplify to here. So the center is the x-intercept. So y equals log 2 of x minus 3. So the x-intercept is when you let y equals 0. So you let 0 equals log 2 of x minus 3. Now I like to change this around. That's just me. Base 2 x minus 3 equals 0. Notice this is a log. There's a unit to be done on the log function. And when we do the logs, this is the log, this is the base, this is the number, and this is the exponent. So in terms of a log, base raised to the exponent equals the number. So this is something that we learned. So we have 2, the base is 2, the exponent is 0, and the number is x minus 3. 2 to the 0 is 1, x minus 3. So x equals 1 plus 3, so x equals 4. So the x-intercept is 4. So the center has a 4, the x-intercept. Now we have to do the y-intercept of this one. So we have the equation y equals 5x plus 2. And we want the y-intercept. So we want the y-intercept. We'll let x equals 0. So y equals 5 to the 0 plus 2. So y equals 5 to the 0 is 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So the y-intercept is 3. So the center of the circle has the x-intercept of this log equation, which is 4, and has the y-intercept of this exponential equation, which is 3. So that's your center. Now, the point 25 lies on the circle. So if you have the center of the circle, which is, let's pretend, just take a guess, this 4, 3, and this point is 2, 5, let's say is here. So this is the center, so the circle is doing this. So if we find this distance from the center to this point, that's the radius. So the radius of the circle is the distance formula. So the radius of the circle is y2 minus y1. Add on x2 minus x1 squared. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So the equation, we take our time, x2 is 5 minus 3, y2 minus y1 squared. x2 is 2, x1 is 4. And we take our time and work this out. We get 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 2 subtract 4 is negative 2 squared is 4. So that's the square root of 8. And again, the square root of 8 is 4 times 2. So it's a 2 root 2. So the equation of the circle is the center is x minus h all squared, y minus k all squared is r squared. So the center is 4, 3, so it's x minus 4, y minus 3 equals 2 root 2 squared. And so that's x minus 4 squared, y minus 3 all squared, and 2 root 2 squared should come back to give you what you started with, which was right here, which was 8. So 2 root 2 times 2 root 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Root 2 times root 2 is root 4, which is 2. So that gives us an 8. So now if we square this out, we'll get this general form. So x minus 4 squared, again the short way. Take the x and square it. Multiply these two and double it, negative 8x. And square the negative 4, you get a 16. And again, you're squaring this binomial. So square the first one, which is y squared. The product is negative 3 doubled, is negative 6y. And negative 3 squared is 9, equals 8. And in the general form, x squared goes first, then the y squared, then the x, and then the y. And we add these, we get plus 16 plus 9 minus 8 equals 0. So we have x squared plus y squared minus 8x minus 6y, and that comes out to be 9, take away 8, subtract 8 is 1, so that's a plus 17 equals 0. So that's the general form that represents this information that's up here. And hopefully, remember, if you have reviewed the unit on logs, great. This is exponential. This is another unit that will be done on my YouTube channel. And we have another one to do. Again, you can pause the video and work this one out. Find the general equation of this circle. The center of the circle is the vertex of y equals x squared plus 6x plus 11. And the length of the diameter is 14. So there's a unit that we did on y equals, this equation here, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c is the parabola. And the vertex of a parabola can be found very quickly by doing x equals negative b over 2a. So y equals x squared plus 6x plus 11. So a is 1, b is 6, and c is 11. So x equals negative b, which is the negative of the 6, all over 2 times a, which is 1. So I'm subbing these. B is 6, negative 6, and 2 times 1. So that gives us negative 6 over 2, which is negative 3. So if we take the equation, y equals x squared plus 6x plus 11, and we sub x equals negative 3 in, that will give us the y value. So I sub negative 3 in. Oops, I don't need that. So that 9, negative 18 plus 11. Negative 9 plus 11 is a 2. So the vertex is negative 3, 2. Again, the parabola discussed in the previous unit on quadratics. And the quickest way to get the vertex of this parabola is negative b over 2a, and then sub that value into the equation. Done. And it says now that the diameter, so it says that the diameter d is 14. So the diameter is equal to twice the radius. So twice the radius is 14. Divide by 2, and the radius becomes 7. So now I have the center, which is the vertex. So the vertex is the center of negative 3, 2. So the equation is x plus 3 squared. Y minus 2 squared is r squared, which is 7 squared, which is 49. So now I have to rearrange this equation because I want, this is the standard form. The standard form is, just to repeat, standard form is x minus h all squared, y minus k all squared equals r squared. But we want the general form, so we'll square this out. And again, we could do FOIL, which is x plus 3 times x plus 3, or take the shortcut, we're squaring. So x is squared. Product of 3 and x doubled. The product of 3, or the 3 squared is 9. We're squaring this binomial, so y being squared is y squared. Product is negative 2 doubled, negative 4y. And negative 2 squared is a 4. And we have an x squared, we have a y squared, we have an x, we have a y, we have 9 plus 4 is 13, and bring the 49 over equal to 0. So the equation is x squared plus y squared plus 6x minus 4y minus 13 is 36. Subtract 49 is negative 36. So this is the equation in the general form that represents this center. Vertex is the center of the circle is the vertex of this equation with a diameter of 14. And again, that brings us to the end of this video. So I just wanted to make different sorts of questions up to vary your thinking. And if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. And that's the content that's on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video was of some help to you. Bye-bye.